Welcome to another video. Just yesterday, we got a new model called DeepSeek-Coder-V2. DeepSeek-Coder-V2 is an updated version of the DeepSeek-Coder model. This model follows the recent release of DeepSeek V2, which was also really cool. But let's get back to talking about this model. DeepSeek-Coder-V2 is a coding-specific mixture of experts, MOE model, that achieves performance comparable to GPT-4 Turbo in code-specific tasks. They've released two models under the DeepSeek-Coder family. The first one is DeepSeek-Coder-V2, which has a total parameter count of 236 billion and an active parameter count of 21 billion. The second model is DeepSeek-Coder-V2 Lite, a 16 billion parameter model with an active parameter count of 2.4 billion parameters. So, the main DeepSeek Coder is a really big model, while DeepSeek-Coder-V2 Lite is a smaller model suitable for local inference. Both of these models have a context length of 128K, which is impressive for a coding model. These new models also support 338 programming languages, while the older one only supported 86, which is pretty cool. The new models are trained on about 8 trillion tokens and demonstrate significant advancements in various aspects of code-related tasks, as well as reasoning and general capabilities. They achieve superior performance compared to closed-source models such as GPT-4 Turbo, Claude-3 Opus, and Gemini 1.5 Pro in coding and math benchmarks. Now let's look at the benchmarks. In the HumanEval benchmark, it beats all the models like GPT-4 Turbo, Gemini 1.5 Pro, Claude-3 Opus, Llama 3, and Codestral by scoring 90.2. All the other models scored lower, which is really impressive. In the MBPP Plus benchmark, it also outperforms all other models. In the GSM 8K benchmark, it beats every other model except Claude-3 Opus, where it falls short by just 1 decimal point. Overall, it's extremely good at benchmarks. This is the first model that beats GPT-4 and Claude-3 Opus in all the coding benchmarks, which is outstanding. They have also shared benchmarks on autocoder applications like Aider and SWE Bench. In these benchmarks, it outperforms everyone else in Aider. However, in Live Code Bench and SWE Bench, it falls short. The pricing is also really good. It only costs 14 cents for 1 million input tokens and 28 cents for 1 million output tokens, which is very affordable. GPT-4 and others are much higher in this range. Another great thing is the license. It comes under the MIT license and supports all kinds of commercial and non-commercial purposes, which is fantastic. Anyway, to test this model out, you can download the weights from Hugging Face. It's also available on Ollama, so you can start using it from there as well. It's pretty cool. You can also check it out for free through their DeepSeek chat platform. I'll be checking it out from there. You'll need to sign up for an account, but once you do, you'll see this page. Their interface is pretty cool. On the left, you'll see the Coder V2 option. Once you select it, we can start sending messages. Let's first ask it to create a simple Python program that takes 2 inputs, adds them, and divides the result. When I send the prompt, you can see that we get the code here. It's pretty fast, and the code looks fine. Let's run it and check it out. Okay, so it works fine as you can see here. Now, let's ask it to create a game-of-life program that works on the terminal and is written in Python. When I send the prompt, you can see that it starts generating the response. The response is now generated. One thing I like about it is that it's pretty fast and also gives a code explanation and details about how to execute it, which is really helpful. Let's copy this code and try to run it to see if it works. Okay, let's run it now. It seems like it's working fine. It goes up to 50 generations and then terminates, which is fine. Let me also try to create a front end with it, because that's where many models fall short. Let's ask it to create a beautiful and modern landing page with HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. I had tried this same prompt with Codestral, and Codestral was extremely bad at this. Anyway, let's see what it generates. Okay, this looks pretty cool. It bifurcated the files and everything, which is nice. Let's run it and see how it looks. Okay, this looks pretty cool. Codestral was extremely bad at this, so this model is excellent even in front-end tasks. This also shows that you don't need to do a bunch of prompting to get good generations. You can just write basic prompts, and it understands what you mean, which is also really cool. These were the results for their larger 200 billion parameter model. Their platform only allows running that. To use the smaller model, we'll need to run it locally. So, I did just that. I tried the same prompts, and it gave similar results in most of the tasks. I think that's because they say they trained the light model based on the larger model's generated data. So, it's smaller, but still similar. I think it starts degrading in very advanced tasks, but is still pretty good for most coding tasks, and much better than Codestral while being smaller. Overall, it's excellent in coding tasks. It now supports over 300 languages, which is also very impressive. You can use it locally, and it's fully free for commercial use as well, unlike Codestral, which is great. They are also giving 5 million tokens of free API usage, so you can use it for your small and personal applications for free, or you can use those free credits to connect it to something like Continue Dev for a Copilot, which will also be really cool. Let me know if you want a Copilot video with it in the comments. I think it will be really cool. Overall, it's a fantastic model. You can install it locally on your computer and start using it with any programming language you use. I think I'll be using it a lot. Let me know if you'll use it in the comments. If you liked this video, consider donating to my channel through the Super Thanks option below this video. Also, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I'll see you in the next video. Till then, bye.